Hello everybody, welcome back to the Enemy HED 15, and my name is Cody Bryan. Today is actually September the 10th. Today we did the walkathon, that's why I'm not really dressed up. I wanted to show you guys the shirt. Yeah, walk of hope. And anyway, we went up there today, and I tell you what, I hadn't gone to one before. My family had actually gone to one down in Texas, and they had fun. They really did. And my dad and my uncle, they were both still doing pretty well back then. And so what they did was they just took them on two wheelchairs and just walked them around and had fun that way. And I've heard stories about what happened that day, but the one that really stands out the most is see, it was raining that day, or at least it was raining light enough for them to still have the event, but it was muddy and everything. Well, my dad and my uncle were in their wheelchairs, and my stepdad and my brother-in-law were pushing them, and just because they were men, I guess. And my brother-in-law and my stepdad got the great idea to start racing, and my dad and my uncle thought it was funny, so they had that big grin, the big Bryan grin, kind of like that. So they started racing, and eventually my brother-in-law wound up getting some thick mud or something, and he wound up pushing my dad off of the wheelchair and into the mud. Of course, my uncle loved that, the fact that my dad got in the mud. So can't blame him for that. And so I mean, they had fun. I wasn't able to make it that year though. I got sick with swine flu, which was going everywhere at that point. Horrible stuff. So another thing about today though, I just wanted to tell you how the event went. It wasn't what I was expecting it to be. They did a raffle thing, they did silent auction stuff, and then they did the raffles and everything, and we had things that you could buy, just bake sale kind of stuff, other things. There were basketballs there, footballs signed, things like that, and that's pretty much what they do at the walkathons. They just try to raise money any way that they can. My family wound up bringing some fudge and free massages, which I gotta say, if I had the choice, I would have taken the massages, to be honest. But it was a good day. It really was a good day. Getting to watch these people participate. My twin sister, she was in a wheelchair. That was the only way we could get her around. But that was okay. She had fun. We all had fun. Nobody dumped her in the mud, which would have been funny. But it was fun. We got to meet some other people who had the disease and people who didn't have it. In fact, I met this lady, and she was from Lawrence. She was telling me that she used to think she had the disease, and she got blood tested for it and wound up she didn't have it. So there's something to be said about family traits that aren't part of the disease, but they look like they are. Me and my dad had some similarities with that, but once I found out through the blood test that I was going to have it, then it didn't even matter. I mean, I couldn't tell if it was just anything that was similar or if it was the disease. So I don't know, man. But I think that's what we're just gonna stick with that for today. I want to tell you guys thank you for listening and watching these YouTube videos, and you've given me something to live for, to be honest. And with this disease, I have to have something to look forward to. I really do. And I hate that it's that shallow. This video is enough to make me feel good, but it's a good thing. It's a small thing, but it's a good thing. So thank you guys, and be sure to check out my cousin's sweet YouTube and her Twitter. Her Twitter is sjoy88, and her YouTube Sarahjoy88. And don't forget to check out the Huntington's Disease Clinic.com website for the clinic in Wichita. And if you guys ever have any questions or anything like that, be sure to message me. Once again, my the email, the YouTube, and my Twitter are all the same. The end of me HD15. So just hit me up, please, and I'll talk to you guys later. So once again, though, the fact that I'm doing this video with this disease proves that there's I can do all things through Christ who gives me strength.